Oh, brand new attitude for textbook Tyson Dukes. We recently, just 20 days ago, Bob, saw the split of TNT. Kind of came out of nowhere. We saw, well, Tyson Dukes go one way and El Tornado, his tag team partner, kind of go another way. And what's the status with these guys?
Dave, I don't know. This thing has been up and down like a roller coaster. I cannot explain their relationship. I have no understanding of what's going on. All I know is these two can't stand the sight of each other anymore.
Well, it's kind of weird. I mean, the situation with them and the Suicide Kids, it came to a screeching halt here in Timmins the last time we were here. An incredible match that went over 40 minutes, and the Suicide Kids were finally able to get the victory over their former mentors, and then it just sort of, I guess, all seemed to fall apart from then for TNT.
Yeah, it's something about that loss drove a wedge between the two, and like I said, they've not spoken since. They want nothing to do with one another. It's crazy, and it's really too bad because they were such a great tag team.
Well, you know what? Kind of a different reaction for Ash as he's been used to getting lately. He comes to Timmins and he's a huge fan favorite. The crowd really behind him. The two-time Adrenaline Cup champion. Look at him now. Fans behind him 110% by the looks of it.
I don't know what it is about this Timmins fans. They've taken Ash. They've made it an honor.
This now. Oh my goodness, a big clothesline. We're not even going to wait for this thing to get in the ring.
Well, referee's got to get some control over this one, Dave. They can be brawling in the stands of the Archie Dillon complex.
Well, here, textbook Tyson Dukes tossed back into the ring. Ash wants to get this thing started. The match is, well, officially underway now. Look at this, they're ready to go. They're ready to brawl. Now that both men on the outside. Oh! God!
Wow, listen to those chops, Dave. The aggression that Tyson Dukes is feeling right now. Obviously, Timmins is bringing us some bad memories right now.
Well, you know what? I don't think this match has officially begun yet. The referee's trying to get both men into the ring and get them started. Look at this! Dukes goes over the rail into the first row. Oh, that's why they're VIP seats, Bob. You get right into your part of the action. Look at a fan handing his chair to Ash. Oh, are you kidding me?
What a suicide dive by Ash. A somersault right onto Tyson Dukes in the front row of the crowd.
Yeah, there's the 2,000 people in attendance, and that's as close as you're going to get to the action, I guarantee you. Ash now has Dukes back in the ring. And there we go. The match now officially underway, but some damage has already been done.
And there's that textbook aggressive style by Tyson Dukes.
Oh, Ash tried to duck under, and Tyson just forearm right to the back, sending him down to the mat. Look at this. Oh!
Out of nowhere with a big enziguri kick right to the back of the head. Oh, and another flying kick sends Tyson Dukes out of the ring.
Ash gets a great reaction here in Timmins. Not quite like the reaction he's used to back at home in Mississauga. Ever since, well, just before the Adrenaline Cup, too, he really sort of had a change of heart and is, well, he's a cocky young man.
Well, he's very confident in his abilities, and Dave, I think the success speaks for itself. He's a two-time Adrenaline Cup champion. But, yeah, something about this crowd, just they seem to latch on to Ash. Whereas in Mississauga, people, you know, the same prima donna type attitude, people really can't stand him up there. Oh,
a massive brainbuster taking down the two-time Adrenaline Cup champion. Holy cow.
That was devastating. I don't know. If Tyson Dukes can get there, roll over after now, this match is over.
Well, Dukes is always a student of the game, always perfecting his craft, and he is just, wow, that brainbuster just blew me away, right out of the water. I can't believe that.
It was, to steal a phrase, it was textbook.
A huge scoop slam now. Dukes comes off the rope, lines it up, pumps it up, and drops a huge elbow into the chest of Ash. Who do you give the edge to in this match?
Oh, right now I got to say Tyson Dukes. He's just totally dominant. That brainbuster has scrambled Ash's brains. I think he's not long for this match, Dave.
Wow, unbelievable now. Dukes with the control on Ash. Headbutt into the corner. Face first right into that turnbuckle. Oh, another huge chop. Big hands of Dukes into the chest of Ash now. Whips him into the ropes.
Oh, just slicing and dicing him.
Knife edge chop sending him down to the mat. The crowd trying to get behind Ash again.
I don't know, but Ash is lucky that the crowd is getting into Tyson's head a little bit, because otherwise, if he just kept prolonging this attack, it'd be all over for Ash. As it is, he's in a bad condition.
Well, the motivation for Tyson Dukes at this point is, he wants to come back and avenge his loss against the Suicide Kids here in Timmins the first time. So you know he's already got his mean streak going, and Ash has been on a roll since once again winning the Adrenaline Cup. And look at this! Oh, racks him up. The only winner ever of the Adrenaline Cup 2 times now, the two-time champion, Ash.
I'll give him credit. The guy is a phenomenal, amazing athlete, but, whether by hook or by crook, he is a 2-time Adrenaline Cup champ. But right now, he's not feeling like a champion right now, I guarantee it, with Tyson Dukes setting him up for a back suplex up.
Oh, look at this now. Going to hook him up, big reversal, 2 count. And Dukes grabbed the ropes.
Well, Ash still has a presence of mind, even after taking that beating. He must be going purely on instinct, Dave, because he's just taking a massive beating throughout this match. Oh, and another short clothesline takes him hard to the mat.
And a cover now by Dukes, and he gets a 1 and a 2. Not quite enough to hold down Ash. Now, Ash refers to his fans as the Ash Holes. Does that mean there's 2,000 Ash Holes here tonight?
Well, there's probably a lot more in this city, but yeah, there's 2,000 Ash Holes here definitely tonight. And one thing you mentioned, Dave, you talked about a change of attitude in Tyson Dukes. I don't think it was a change of attitude. This guy's always been crazy. He's always been mean. And Tornado, he's still crazy and mean, too. I don't know how you get along, how these guys manage to get along at all, but now, as I said, this relationship is just totally severed.
Well, it seems the tie that bound them for the longest time is now officially broken, and they've gone about their ways. It's a big side Russian leg sweep and a submission hold now by Dukes. Yeah, it seems him and Tornado completely just gone their separate ways, and I guess they're just, they agree to disagree.
I guess so. Look at this beautiful submission hold by Dukes. He is very well schooled in the MMA, the mixed martial arts. He knows a lot of submissions. He knows the ground and pound wrestling. He can do it all, really. He is well versed in almost any style.
Well, the scary thing about Tyson Dukes is you just don't know when he's coming or going. And the guy, he's like a chameleon. He changes his look all the time, and he's just his attitude just sort of, you don't know when a good day is for Tyson Dukes.
No, and he's always mixing up, as you said. He can do it any style, throw people off the game. His big smile and his goofy dance, that he can put you right off kilter with that, because he might disarm you with that dance, and then all of a sudden he's just doing that just to rip your head off.
And look at this now, Ash making his way back to his feet. Oh my goodness, met with a knee. And I tell you, Tyson Dukes, who is that student of the game, always unpredictable. It makes it very hard for an opponent to plan. Now Ash makes his way to the top rope. Goes up sky high, huge crossbody, 1, 2. Dukes able to kick out at 2.
Wow, that was close. And Ash with a second win of sorts. He's become a ball of fire now. He's taken Dukes down twice.
Huge drop kick sends Dukes down to the mat. Ash now looking for approval from the crowd and a cover. 1, 2. Ooh, not enough. Dukes back up to his feet, but he's wobbling.
Oh, you can see that his wobbly legs, Dave. He's dazed right now, and this isn't going to help matters either, with Ash clamping on a rear naked choke on him. Trying to cut off the oxygen, and Tyson Dukes wear him down to get him prone for one of his Ash's aerial assaults.
Oh, he comes right back at him. Look at that. Very tenacious of Ash to jump on and throw the weight onto the shoulders and onto the neck to cut off that oxygen. But a big side suplex with authority. Oh, down to the mat goes Ash.
Yeah, Duke still has the power advantage in this one. If he's going to win, that's how he's going to do it. He's going to use his strength advantage. He's going to use his tough background, his knowledge of all these holds and all these moves. He can pull it out anywhere, and he's clamped another rear choke on Ash right now.
Looking to wear down the 2-time Adrenaline Cup champion. He's really got it cinched in. Ash making his way back up to his feet now with elbows to the midsection. Trying to break it off. Sends Dukes into the turnbuckle. Comes in. Ash misses. Huge super kick sending Dukes down.
Yeah, he caught him right in that chin, and Ash come to the middle rope.
Swinging DDT. 1, 2, 3.
Holy
got
cow.
him.
Ash pulls it on the reserves, got swinging DDT out of nowhere off the ropes, and got the 3 count. Unbelievable. The 2-time Adrenaline Cup champion is the winner of this match, Dave.
Wow, unbelievable. Big victory for Ash. And that is, well, that's quite the name to put on the resume. A big defeat of Tyson Dukes here in Timmins in front of the capacity crowd for BSE Invasion Timmins 2.
Oh, the Ash Holes loving it tonight, loving all the action that Blood, Sweat, and Tears is putting on.
Well, if only for one night, Ash is a king of kings here in Timmins, and he goes home to that, well, that very cold response that he seems to get in Mississauga. But tonight, he is a hero to the fans here in Timmins for Invasion Timmins, and now Duke's now taking issue with the crowd. All right, let's send this one back to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to thank Timmins Crime Stoppers, who once again brings you Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Another great event here tonight. And it's because of the great folks at Crime Stoppers that we're able to bring you the action here tonight for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So thank you again for supporting a great cause, Timmins Crime Stoppers. Thank you guys very, very much. And I want to send another one.
Look at this. What's going on here, Bob? Here's what we got. The T unit. That's a T unit.
Again, the police brutality, Dave. That's what you call it. Exactly. Barney Fife out there taking the T unit to jail.
That's what happens to people who break the law. Let's be honest here, Bob. Come on.
Okay, we're cool. Okay. Get the car. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even do anything. I didn't do nothing. Somebody should punch your face. Yeah, somebody punch your face. Somebody should punch your face. Yeah.
Sure, I'm afraid. Sleeves off your shirt.
Don't move that. Don't, this guy's talking back. This guy.
Hey, get off me, man, get off me. I'm not from jail. Do I look like a criminal? Because we look like we're ass. All right.
This is not funny, Dave. This is horrible.
You ain't no real officers anyway. I saw you at the Tim Hortons, that's where I saw you. Let's go and drink some coffee. I'm a big cop. Yeah. Let's go. You popo, you think you run nothing.
You gotta watch what they say to the police here in Timmins.
Yeah, I think I did see that guy, Tim Horton, with security there. Oh, he's hurt.
Look, he's trying to break for it.
Run! Take all his run!
You understand? All right. I'm cool. Okay, we're cool down there.
They mace him? He's walking around like he's been blinded.
You want to make a shout out to my friends here, the Sniper Randy Vaughn. Rest in peace for the career.
I'm like South 10, man.
To get you fuego.
I'm like South 10, man.
Look at this now. They're ready to send him right into the jail cell.
What is the due process? What about fingerprinting? What about a phone call?
Somebody should punch your face.
Punch your face,
I'll punch your face.
That's why I can't.
That's right. Welcome to Timmins, gangster boys. Oh, hell no.
No, man.
We got a disturbance. Hang on, we got something going on in the ring. Champagne's got the microphone. He's been running his mouth about Canyon.
No show. And I didn't understand why. And I was thinking why. And then I was at the house. I was having one of my sexy parties, laying on large piles of money with many beautiful women. And then one of those gorgeous girls, Nikki, said, "Maybe they're scared of you, James." Well, that's it. They gotta be scared of me. But why would Canyon, a former WWE and WCW tag team champion, be afraid? Why would Canyon, a former WCW United States champion, be afraid?
Canyon wasn't able because of a medical reason. That's why he wasn't here.
The medical reasons he's got no spine.
Tricep
sense, I'd probably be scared of me too.
This guy's so full of himself.
No, seriously, look at the development.
Well, according to James, Canyon's just chicken, Dave.
I had video footage ready of me back in Sudbury back in the winter, putting Canyon through a table, but these idiots running that video stream couldn't get it done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reenact that cold winter night.
Hey, wait a second. What is this? A fan's jumped up onto the apron here.
Well, where's security? They're beating up the T unit. What's this? Who's this?
We have a lot of masks for. Wait a second!
Oh my God!
Look at what it is, Bob!
He's not supposed to be here.
James Canyon!
Get out of
Chris
there, James!
Canyon! Fists of fire on James Champagne now, sending him off the ropes. Huge clothesline. Oh my God!
What the hell is he doing here? He's chicking out. I thought he wasn't going to be here.
Chris Canyon! Are you kidding me? Now Champagne now with a poke to the eye sends a side Russian leg sweep from Canyon. I'm floored. I don't even know what to say. Canyon has made his return. Looking to get his here in Timmins. Oh my goodness. Lost for words, Bob. I mean,
he's not supposed to be chicken out. I thought he was. James told me he was. Cam was.
Flatliner! Flatliner! And down goes Champagne. Pulling him to the middle of the ring. I can't believe this.
What
What is he
security
doing?
in here? This is not right. He can't be.
Oh my goodness! Look what he's setting him up for, Bob. You know what this is?
Oh, he cannot do that.
The sharpshooter, and Champagne is tapping.
It's not a tap, and that's not a tap. This is unsanctioned. This is Canyon came from behind.
And what the hell is this? Cobra Kai.
Finally, some good sense prevails. Cobra Kai coming here to take out that thug.
Well,
that back jumper Canyon.
Well, we've seen a meaner streak in Cobra Kai, but I had no idea that he had lined himself with James Champagne. Look at this. He racks up Canyon on the top rope. Huge chop to the back. What the hell is Cobra Kai doing?
Cobra Kai's doing the only thing that he should be doing, and that's preventing a vicious assault from Canyon on James Champagne, who's just saying hello to the Timmins crowd.
He was out here running his mouth about Canyon. I had no idea Canyon was in the building. I don't think anybody did. He was I thought a fan had hopped the rail. I thought we were going to have to get security in there. The next thing you know...
Get him, Cobra Kai! Get him!
James Champagne leading the charge. He's got Cobra Kai doing his dirty work now.
And Cobra Kai decided to join the winning team.
And look at this! The Suicide Kids! They've come to clear the ring and help out Canyon.
Oh, what business do they got out there, Dave?
Well, you know that there's been issues with the Suicide Kids and James Champagne in the past. But Cobra Kai sort of factors into this out of nowhere. I can't believe that he's aligned himself with James Champagne. What's this?
Canyon, you put them up to this. You had your chance, Canyon. You could have fought me back in June, but you were too chicken. You're a chicken, Canyon. But as far as you two, the Suicide Kids, since I'm all geared up and I don't got a match, well, I do now. I'm gonna go and find me a tag team partner, and me and my partner are gonna wrestle you two clowns tonight. You don't want me, you want them too? The Suicide Kid said yes, but I don't want you, pal. I'm sick of you. But that's the man I want. I want to wrestle Cobra Kai. You got it.
Canyon just called a Cobra Kai.
And
You got it. You got it. You're gonna wrestle Cobra Kai tonight.
oh my
And you're
God.
gonna get him. Whoa, I didn't finish, pal. How about right here in Timmins, we have a no DQ, no count out match.
A Timmins street fight? Well, Cobra Kai seems a little bit weary of that now. Well, strategy meeting.
Yes. He says yes. He says yes. You got it.
speaks Japanese.
My God, because finally, I'm going to answer the question once and for all. Who better than Canyon? Nobody, especially not you two.
Bob, I can't believe this.
Dave, we got two huge matches coming up. The Suicide Kids and James Chapin and a partner of his choice. And, oh my God, Cobra Kai taking on Canyon?
In a Timmins street fight, no less. No DQ, no countout. My goodness, Timmins. Invasion Timmins 2 has just gotten even bigger. What a reaction for Chris Canyon. We know he wasn't able to make his scheduled appearance in June because of an injury, but he is back and he's in full effect tonight.
It's Chris Canyon tonight against Cobra Kai in a no disqualification, no countout match. That's official. That will happen tonight. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another contest lined up for you. This is a Suicide Six-Pack match.
Bloodthirsty Bob Kapoor and myself, Dave Lazard, ringside here in Timmins. We've got ourselves a Suicide Six-Pack match, and basically the Suicide Six-Pack is original here in BSE, and it can feature 6 guys in one shape or another. Either it be 3 teams of 2, either it be 2 teams of 3, or 6 men all fighting for themselves. And in this case, we're going to see 2 teams of 3, and here is team number 1, one hell of an impressive specimen, Vane, Pierre Shadows, and Mr. Black. They are collectively known as the Blackouts.
Dave, these guys are such a dominating force in BSC. I don't envy their opponents at all tonight.
Over 700 pounds of mass. Look at these guys. Just impressive is really one of the only words you can think of when you look at the Blackouts.
Oh, it's a massive humanity, as you said, and they're just plain mean, Dave.
The Ebony Destroyer, Vane, look at the size of this guy. And Pierre Shadow's a young upstart. He's a monster in his own right. And then you got Mr. Black, who runs the show, but he's also able to mix it up in the ring as well.
Yeah, he's the brains, and he just adds to the brawn of this unit.
And the debut performance here from the All-Starters. Young upstart tag team here, teaming up with, well, one of Ontario's finest, Chris Chambers. They're making their way to the ring. This is a team of 3. And here they are. This is going to be high-flying action for sure. Very unique offense from a team like the All-Starters, as you're seeing Brent B and Johnny J.
Well, they certainly have an interesting look about them, but all that, fancy hoop dreams might come to become a nightmare once they get in the ring against the Blackout. Chris Chambers, as you said, is a veteran on the Ontario wrestling scene. He's been just about everywhere, and he is here tonight in BSC.
Absolutely, and what a great performance this is going to be. We're looking forward to seeing the clash of styles, if you will, from the big guys and then the high flyers. A little basketball action going on the outside. A little pre-match warm-up. A little jump ball. That was terrible. Looks like Johnny J won the right to start the match by the looks of things.
I don't know if that's winning. Quite frankly, I think if you to get in the ring first against the Blackout, that's a loss.
Well, here you go.
Dave, a high flyer, can get it done all sorts of ways, but oh, he just ran.
Shadows now off the rope, always looks impressive in there. Blocks a hip toss now. Shadows now with a reversal. Blocked by Chambers. Over the top he goes. From behind, missing now with a punch. Chambers off the ropes. A flying forearm takes down Shadows.
A la Tito Santana, Dave. Big flying jalapeno by Chambers, and
big hip toss now takes down Shadows as well. He's a tag in now to Johnny J. And you got to wonder what it feels like for a young tag team like this to get the opportunity to perform in front of a huge crowd like this, but a tall task in front of them, of course, to take on the Blackouts.
And speaking of tag teams, you know, people complain that the tag team wrestling is dead anymore, but you look at BSC, look at the number of tag teams that have already been on the show tonight, and this one, the up-and-comers, the all-starters, Brett B and Johnny J are making a name for themselves.
Absolutely, against a team like the Blackouts, and as you said, a crowded tag team division to be had here for sure with the reflections of perfection. You got, well, no longer TNT, but you got a team like the Suicide Kids, and you've got the T-Unit and
Twisted Steel, who we saw earlier tonight.
The Revolutions, and look at this now. Chambers goes down hard to the floor.
Oh, Mr. Vane low-bridged him, and Chambers to the floor, and he's on the wrong side of town.
Whips him hard into the guardrail, and we're talking a bit about tag teams. I'm hearing a little bit of a buzz, and there's no confirmation, but apparently a tag team tournament before year's end here in Blood, Sweat, Nails.
Unbelievable. Give the tag teams a chance to be showcased, just like, you know, the High Flyers in the Adrenaline Cup have been.
Now speaking again of tag teams, James Champagne with a mystery partner tonight, taking on the Suicide Kids. One can only speculate as to who James Champagne has hired, maybe a hired goon, and we know it's not Cobra Kai because he's got to go up against Chris Canyon in a Timmins street fight, Bob.
What an insane night of action this has been already, and geez, there's so much more to follow, including Christian Cage
taking on Bobby Roode. This is, wow, what a great night here in Timmins already, as you said, and it's just continuing to get bigger and better. However, it doesn't look like it's getting any better for Chris Chambers.
No, not at all.
Ducks a clothesline though. Big high cross, he caught by the monster Vane, just walking around.
He's just so powerful, Dave. Just heaves Chambers over his head.
Tosses him right to the outside, hard to the floor.
And I don't even know if that's a safe place, because look at that. He's just getting mugged and assaulted on the outside by Mr. Black and Peter Shadow.
Look at this, uncalled for, behind the referee's back. Double team action. That's why the Blackouts are so dangerous. Vane now in complete control of the situation, just toying with the All-Starters and Chambers. Oh, double team effort now. Chambers into the ropes. Oh my God, a double team spine buster.
Wow, they just slammed him hard to the mat. Chambers, it's going to be all over. The referee's got to take a look at this.
A one, there's a two. Johnny J had enough and had to come in to break up the count. Referee sending the kids and the all-starters back onto the apron. Snap there.
Yeah, the referee might want to be considering asking Chambers if he's ready to give it up right now. He's been taking a beating for several minutes now, and the Blackout doesn't look like they're ready to stop.
Well, you may be thinking that a team like the All-Starters would have picked something maybe a little lighter to start off their career here in Blood, Sweat, and Ears, but well, they decided to go for the gold, I guess, right off the bat and take on the Blackouts. I guess it's like an expansion team in basketball, Bob.
Well, the schedule here, you know, the roster here in BSC is so tough, it doesn't really matter who they pick to team up against, but
both men collide in the middle of the ring. Both men desperately seem to need to make a tag at this point.
Yeah, Chambers, I think, is just got to make a tag, because if Pierre Shadows can make a tag to either Vane or Mr. Black, this match might be over.
Shadows now first to make a tag, and in comes Vane. Very gingerly, though. He gave him too much time. Here come the All-Starters.
Look at the high-flying dropkick and another boot to the chin.
Vane misses now again, and they take him down. The All-Starters waiting for some more action. Here they look at this. Springboard off his partner, and like a tomahawk slam dunk to the head. Mr. Black going up high. Look at this. Big slam dunk, and down goes Mr. Black.
Wow, the All-Stars are on fire right now, Dave. They've taken out of every one of the Blackouts.
Look at Chambers coming from three-point land. Yes! Big elbow drop onto Mr. Black, and a super kick sends Vane to the mat. And look at this now. What the hell is this all about?
I don't know what these two kids are doing, but
he launches him up. Oh my God, what a leg drop. 1, 2, 3, and a huge upset.
What an upset.
A huge upset.
Here are your winners, the team of Chris Chambers and the All-Stars.
Holy cow, the All-Starters auspicious debut, beating up the team of Blackouts. We got a new team on the scene, Dave. I can't believe it.
Starting off with a hot streak and a hot victory. Holy cow, what a victory. And, well, I don't even know what to call it, like a flipping somersault leg drop, ending the match. Big win for the All-Starters.
Some sort of alley-oop type move. Wow.